What's going on? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Samu to be here, and once again, we are back onto my YouTube channel. So, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys, or also explaining to you guys, the whole process of how I was able to close, $1,600 within just a few hours of not even expecting that to happen because of how busy or hectic the day was. But yeah, just make sure that you do get to subscribe, you do get to like this video. Obviously, if it does give you value, not only that, because I don't think it's helpful if I speak to you about how I closed $1,600 in a day, but I don't give you something to take back home. So obviously I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to do it on the charts too. Not only that, but also I'll also try to anticipate next future movements of the market from the US 30 market. That's actually when, or the markets that I used to close this $1,600, on which I've been a bit more consistent with the wins on US 30. So there's something that I need to study on why I'm getting more wins on it. But yeah, whether I will get wins or I get losses, I study the markets. That's just how it is. I'm a student to the market. So yeah, let's jump onto it. So what actually happened is that last week I wasn't here in my office full time. I was actually back home. I was spending time with family and stuff. And yeah, during that time, I on a specific day, one youngster, actually asked me out to basically take him out for a metric farewell thing. So basically needed my car to do all of that. So I was like, oh wait, I'll take you, I'll accompany you, no problem. So early in the morning, around 12, he said that's when I should be ready, 11, 12. And normally the markets are still closed for me around that time. Like, yes, London session, them are open, but it's not too volatile to be trading US 30s and so on. Because, New York opens around like half three, somewhere around there. So I was like, hey, no problem, I'll do that. But, let me just analyze the markets a bit more earlier. I jumped into the charts. I looked, literally didn't take me too long. I think it took me 12 to 15 minutes to analyze the whole thing. After analyzing 12 to 15 minutes, I was like, sorted, good. I found it. Let me now place my trade, since I found a beautiful opportunity. I think I used the limit, not too sure. Send it in the team so also they can also get to eat. Whenever I take trades, I send in the team. I don't just take trades. And then afterwards, after I sent it, I forgot about it. Like the first 30 minutes, obviously you can't forget about it. I knew, I was observing while, I was driving and so on. I was keep observing the charts. Obviously, I had my stop losses, my take profits and stuff. But something happened, afterwards I started being super busy, I barely got to see the charts. I even forgot that I placed trades. And then, just like a few hours down the line, like 2 to 3 hours, I'm not too sure around when, but a few hours down the line, I'm just getting notifications from, because I've got two accounts now. I've got one account whereby I respect, I trade. That's the account that, not, it's the one that, whenever I want to make big purchases, I go through it and stuff. But there's also one account that, I just create every week, basically for things that I need during the week. Like, I can literally start with $100 and then push it all the way up to $1,000. Then I'll withdraw, then just keep, because I don't really need, a lot of things, but I'll keep that money, or I can make $300. I'll take it, use it as petrol money, things like such as that. So I got a notification from the other account didn't put a take profit. The other account I had a take profit. I got a notification saying that traders hit profit. When I jumped back onto the other one, it shot way more also to the upside. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I also tried to put the screenshots here so you are able to see that whole process, because the first one that I can put here is the one whereby, the screenshot that the notification that I got, from my phone, that I was like, you got this, you hit the traders hit profit. So as soon as I jumped into the MetaTrader 4, now I went into the C-Trader platform to see what actually happened. I noticed that I closed off the profits at $1,200. Now I'll put it here to $1,200. And then afterwards, I jumped back into the other, on the MetaTrader 4 platform. When I looked into it, I found out that, I also pushed $400, and my account was like at $600, and I started at $100. I also put the screenshot here of the account. You guys have seen if you're in the public group. I'll put the screenshot here so you're able to see. Started it at $100. Within like 4 days, 5 days, it was already up at $1,000. So I withdrew that for the week, and I got the money now. But let me show you guys what I saw on US 30 on the charts, and then I'll show you guys, maybe we can clean up a bit more charts and see what we can do with I'm moving forward. But yeah, let's jump into it, guys. Okay, so currently you can simply see that my charts are a bit messy, forgive me on that, but that whole scene actually did happen somewhere around, let's see, can I use the zoom button, where is it? Okay, I think I should just leave it out. I wanted to use the zoom button, but it did happen somewhere around these areas. That whole scene happened around these areas. So what I'll do is that I'll just zoom in a bit to show you guys what I saw. It was last week, Thursday. I'm not too sure. It was on the 15th. No, 15th. So people got paid, money, and I also got paid on that day too. So what I had here was obviously this area being my support, some around here, and not only that, but I observed that this area has tested what's it, inverse head and shoulders too. So where is it? Yeah, let me just do this. This being my left shoulder, price came back up. This being my head, went down. Obviously, this being my right shoulder. I was like, what? I have to buy here. All confirmations have confirmed. So I took a buy. Okay, let me just remove this as previous structure. I don't like using things from the old. I took a buy anywhere close to here, and then price shot up, and my take profit from that other one account was here. My take profit was here. When I bought here, my stop loss was just a bit below here. I sent it in the team, and members also got to eat. It literally shot up. It shot up. It shot up. It took a few hours because it shot up, though it hit. I'm a bit later on. Then it hit profit somewhere around here, and I was like, what? And at this time, I even forgot. I was just even taking walks and stuff. And then I noticed, and I was like, wow, I just lose 1,000. I forgot who I was with, but I told that person I just lose 1,006, and they didn't believe that it was possible. But yeah, and that's actually how I took this trade. Or obviously I did show you some screenshots, but yeah, it was a beautiful trade. US30, I've been eating a lot from it the past few days. Even here we executed here, price went up, broke out, went up, we put stop losses here, locked in profits. I went out with close to, I'm not too sure if it's like $300 or something, somewhere here, and took another buy. I forgot where it was, but this was because at first I had my stop loss here and I had evolved it here, then I had evolved it to here. So now one thing that I'm going to do is that I will just try to analyze future movements with you guys, so we can be able to see what to expect from US 30, since this is a beautiful penny. And it's always important to understand and keep in touch, because if I could just leave it like this, it's a bit too messy for me to be able to make money moving forward. So obviously I have to just evolve my structures. Okay, let me just come here on the 15th, since we're looking to day trade. Beautiful impulse correction. Obviously this is from this area, so I will just remove this, use it as newer structure. I don't want to use this because it's old now. It was good when it was still last week, but now it's old. So I'm going to be using this newer structure here. There we go. Right here. Like this. Perfect. This is a beautiful buy zone. Obviously, first touch, second touch, you can see it gave us a third touch here. Or just, even if I add my management line right here. Let's see what's happening. Beautiful. Obviously here we could have easily got a buy if I saw this like 30 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, but I wasn't too active on the charts. I was reading a book. So there'll still be more opportunities. Remember, the market would impulse, would come back to correct, will still impulse. This can just turn into a small correction. I'll get a buy, we go up. I sent this even in the US30, I mean in the group, the public group. You guys did see. If you're not in the public group, just make sure to do check it out. I sent it in the group and you guys did eat yesterday's trade. So it's when I sent it was still here. It shot up. The maximum was at till here. So for now, we can focus a bit more on this going to the upside. Obviously, price can still come back once more, double bottom, and then continue going up. And would be looking to take first profits. Obviously, here. Second profits are here at the highest cost. Let me show you why. Boom. You can see beautiful pattern broken out here, retest, went up, continue going up, and so on. And our future targets are all the way till here, and it didn't yet reach its few future targets, even though we can see that pattern has been moving down. It has been creating a continuation pattern. So these patterns, I can even see them without having to draw them, because I love patterns and I've been too observant with patterns. I know them without having to draw them out. So continuation pattern, obviously, boom, we go out, break out of here. Once we break out of here, that's when we are gone. We go all the way up to targets, and that's when we go all the way up to targets, guys. So guys, what actually is my YouTube videos without some bit of words of wisdom? Not only that, but some bit of things that you can learn from. Because remember, the whole purpose of me having this is to help you out understand a bit more deeper understanding towards the market. Not only that, but also to be able to see things that most people don't want to show you, or people would charge you just insane amounts of money to show you literally just this. For someone to just break down the chart like this, they would literally put down money onto it, they charge an amount to it, and I don't know, I'm just trading. I'm just showing you what I go through, what I'm sharing on it, what I'm going through on a daily basis. I'm just sharing with you my journey, and at the same time, I'm just allowing you to grow just by watching my YouTube videos. And obviously you will get to grow much more deeper. Like watching the YouTube videos, you get a lot of insane information, and if you do happen to jump into down my courses, that's when you do get to have that one-on-one personal feeling and so on. So that's just how it is, guys. But it's Obaili Mutupi. Hope that you did get to see how we were able to close $1,600 in just a day. Not only that, there's been more days that I was actually able to close a bit more bigger numbers. I'll speak a bit more about that, because just recently I was able to close over hundreds of thousands of rands in just a day, on which is highly something that I didn't believe that I'll ever get to do. But I was able to do that, and I'll speak a bit more about that. And yeah, so that's just how it is. I will see you on the next video.